So how did they come up with this name?
Bindings of Isaac.
Did they just look at Dungeon and go, how can we make this? Gungeon!
Yeah, they.
We did it!
You're talking about Bindings of Isaac.
That's not... Well, I know that's kind of what this is.
No, we're talking about Bindings of Isaac today, so... let me hop right to it. Yeah, today we're talking about Enter the Gungeon. Yeah.
I think you just gave away your opinion.
Yeah. This game is, hard.
Some steel.
Nukem steel hard.
Oh my god.
Now, this game, it's... I forget who made it. I don't really pay attention to that.
What's the guy that made Isaac? Brian, Ed McMillan.
Was it Ed? I think it was. Yeah,
Ed McMillan, because my brother loves him. But he did not do this.
It was somebody else, but I forget.
It was somebody else. It was some studio that probably looked at Binding of Isaac and said, "What if we added guns?"
Yeah.
I think this will work, guys.
This game is like if Bindings of Isaac had a sequel.
Really?
Yeah, except for the story, but as far as the gameplay and all that, it's like it
I see it from the gameplay from what you showed me.
Well, it's like with Star Fox. You said Star Fox had the tweaks to the story of the original one and stuff like that. This is Bindings of Isaac gameplay with tweaks to it.
Which I expect to see a lot of this happening on the PlayStation 4 store in the next coming months.
Yes.
Because of how well Binding of Isaac is done.
So this game is... It's its namesake. You choose from one of 4 characters, which is the pilot, the marine, the con, and the hunter. Sort of the 4 characters you choose. Which here's my first problem with that. So I wish there was more character selection.
Yeah, it sounds like that's kind of weak.
Yeah, there's 2 hidden characters, but they're extremely difficult to unlock.
Oh, so it is like Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, yes. But I wish they had more characters like Bindings of Isaac did.
Binding of Isaac had 12.
Yeah, which were all Bible related.
Well, what makes me laugh is that, the last hidden character literally was all luck-based.
Oh, yeah.
Super Meat Boy! Oops!
No, but this is exactly what you would expect from Enter the Gungeon is Bindings of Isaac. The things that they did differently.
With guns.
Yeah, with lots of guns. Lots of guns.
Ooh.
But, lots of guns and guns that don't even make any sense to me. But,
So now it's overkill.
Well, it's, you get a gun at the very beginning for the tutorial. It's called a pea shooter. So literally a gun that shoots peas.
So it's like Tower of Guns.
yeah. So there's the gameplay, which the tutorial, first of all, it's witty. There is no voice acting. It's all text.
On a level of 1, the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, how witty are we talking here?
I wouldn't say that witty. I would say probably a 4 or 5.
Because that game takes the cake in terms of tutorials that are witty.
Yeah. It teaches you all the gameplay and for example, with bullets and stuff that are being shot at you, you can roll or dodge roll out of the way. You can kick over tables and chairs to give you cover, but there is no cover system.
Oh dear God!
Yes. Now it is like Bindings of Isaac. You go room through room.
So you're looking down. It's kind of like an asymmetric.
Top down.
Top down view.
Yeah, and you go room for room trying to find the boss throughout the whole board, basically. So
does it randomize?
Yes, it's randomly generated.
That's been a big trend in indie games, I've noticed.
Yeah, because it's unpredictable.
Right. It started with I forget. I can't really pinpoint what was the game that started. The first game that I played extensively that did it was Rogue Legacy.
Yeah. Mine was Bindings of Isaac.
Yeah.
Now, the enemies in this game,
they're absurd.
I don't know if the bosses are absurd, but the normal enemies, I don't know if they're creative or if they just didn't have any ideas. Because you literally kill things with bullets, and these enemies are bullets that you kill. So an enemy with a shotgun, an enemy with a shotgun is a shotgun shell.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's enemies that are like knights that like slam their sword on the ground and then a whole bunch of bullets just come out, kill you basically. And you have 3 hearts like in Bindings of Isaac.
Can you get more?
No. Unless you
dear God.
unless you get a power up through chests or through
Okay,
the
so
shop.
so like Binding of Isaac, get the power ups, do different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't really get power ups. You get guns. That's the huge thing at this game. I mean, you get power ups here and there, but it's more about the guns and what guns you can use. Like there was one that was called like the switcheroo or something weird like that, where it changes from like a revolver to a shotgun every time you reload. So it's like really, guns that can help you out. Yeah, guns that can help you out. And
that would infuriate me.
Yeah, yep. They take some special, nods to like RoboCop with RoboCop's pistol, and Alien with the.
Did they have the pulse rifle?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they take nods to movies and stuff like that, which is pretty cool,
Yeah, that's nice.
The bosses are absolutely insane. Like, I think I
saw one.
You saw one. It was a crow, right? And and this crow, like, okay, it's a crow with a Gatling gun. I was like, okay, this. It
looked like the crow from Dumbo that they gave a Gatling gun.
Yeah, well, he has all his feathers and stuff, and then he just flexes, and all his feathers go off. It's just a human body, I'm like, what happened? There's another one that's
dude, he got ripped as hell.
Yeah, he did. Armpit hair and everything, dude. I'm not even kidding.
He's juicing
with a crow head.
He's with a crow head.
There's another boss that is called the Bullet King, which self-explanatory.
That doesn't seem fun.
No, it wasn't. And then the one that pisses me off the most, and I just have to mention this, is Medusa. She has
well, of course.
She has 2 Uzis, and her attacks are stupid because there's an attack where she spins around in one place, and these bullets are all around the room. So hard to dodge them.
Does she freeze you?
No, I haven't experienced that yet because when you get them to half health, some of the bosses have like changes. Like you know how the different bosses have different levels.
Different phases.
Yeah, some of them have like a second phase, but not all of them. The other thing too is that you get kind of like a power up that gets rid of all the bullets being shot at you and stops enemies from shooting at you for like 2 or 3 seconds.
So you utilize that very heavily.
Yeah, but the thing is that they're hard to find.
Oh, boo that!
Yeah.
This sounds like, to me, like you said, like you described it perfectly right at the beginning of this. It's Binding of Isaac with guns.
Yes.
So I guess my big question is, does it do anything different from Binding of Isaac?
Well, with in Bindings of Isaac, I can't pronounce the title. With the rooms, like you would have to physically walk to each room. Well, you can teleport to each room in this game.
That's nice.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about wasting your time running from the top corner of the little map down to the bottom corner.
And getting screwed up by like environmental stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's a nice feature.
You pay for things in this game with bullets, not money.
I thought you were going to say microtransactions. I was just about to be like,
no. There's no microtransactions for this game.
I was about to be like, this is an indie game. That's not good.
Yeah, no. You have to find the store, obviously, like in Bindings of Isaac. But
does it play your favorite store theme?
Like from
Castle Crashers?
No, it doesn't. I wish it did.
Every game should have that as an option now.
Yeah.
Or actually, because you can play music through your PS4 as you play games, just every time you go in a store at a game, just make sure you have it on your hard drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now here's a unique thing that was kind of funny and I didn't know. There's a store clerk at this store who's like, "Oh, come in and look at my guns." Well, I bought a gun and I was testing. You want to test it out to see what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, "There's no shooting guns in my store." Pulls out a shotgun, and he's like, "No shooting in my store. If you keep on doing it, it kills you."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like, and you can shoot him.
No, he just kills you in one shot.
Wow, that's funny.
That's boo boo. But this game is fun. It reminds me a lot of Bindings of Isaac.
Sounds like a game that's gonna be on PlayStation Plus in a year.
Yeah, for free. But
I will wait till that day.
Well, I don't regret that. I don't regret buying it.
No, it doesn't sound like it gave you would regret buying.
But like my only problems,
Sounds perfect for my brother.
it's very cheap sometimes.
Well, so is Binding of Isaac.
And so is Dark Souls. I don't know why I'm saying that, but
Right.
But like literally, like
when you get these hard games, that's kind of what you're like. That's kind of what you're signing away on.
yeah, but you like with the things where it gets rid of all the bullets and stuff, you have to be really strategic with it.
Okay.
And my other complaint, like I said, is just more characters. The soundtrack is awesome. I like the soundtrack, even though they could have done a little bit more with adding more songs, because there's really only like 2 or 3 songs in the whole soundtrack. You know, except for the boss battles. I think the boss battles have their own, songs to them.
Oh, like Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, other than that, I'll give this game a B. Solid B. There's a lot more that could have been done. There's a lot more that could have changed it from being like Bindings of Isaac.
But for a $15 game.
But for a $15 game, it's worth it. I liked it a lot. If you like Bindings of Isaac, you'll like it a lot too. So
That's
yeah,
what it sounds like to me. So probably won't like it. Oops.
Get Logan. We'll get Logan to play it. I think Logan would like it. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't have a problem. Like I'm not the person that looks at Binding of Isaac and say it's a bad game. It's a great game. I just look at it and go, not for me.
Yeah. And me and you have those games where we're like that too.
Yeah, exactly. Like it totally is one of those games. Like I tried it. I get its appeal. It's just a game. Like to me, I'm just like, I don't like these type of games.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's nothing against the game. I think the game is great. So
yeah. So I mean, like you said, it might not be for everybody, but it was for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, you can find me at
social media,
Twitter, which I don't really get on anymore.
No, don't try to find him on social media. You won't get anything.
If you message me through Twitter, I'll message you back.
Yes.
It's Sphincter 2. He's the one who does the social media more than I do. You'll probably have a better chance getting me at Facebook. So, which is
just search his name.
Yeah, that's fine. He's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. So
I found a really great thing for Vine today, where you can take YouTube videos and have them directly download to your phone, so that way you can use them for Vines.
Mm-hmm.
So I have many great ideas now to make my Vine a little more spruced up,
a little bit more tweaked up, a little more sexy for your ladies out there.
Well, or just nerd jokes. Many nerd jokes.
Nerd jokes. Next week or whenever we're doing this again, it's a couple weeks from now, because it's you and Paige next week, is it not?
Yeah, but we don't really have anything, unfortunately.
Well, we can
so it looks like we got Dark Souls next week.
Dark Souls next week, or even we can even pull in, as I said in the previous video.
Dude, we're gonna have to start doing retro reviews because of how much is not coming out this summer.
Yeah. Super Hot's coming out. So
we got Super Hot, Mighty Number 9, that whatever the heck that Fire Emblem is.
Well, Mighty Number 9 is probably gonna be all you because you're Mr. Mega Man. Isn't it Mega Man based?
Well, it's a spiritual successor to Mega Man. There's that Fire Emblem X Shin Megami Tensei, which is now Weibo, like Japanese singing fangirls.
What?
Dude, I'll show you the trailer. I don't even know what happened. Like,
there's a game on PlayStation Store that's coming out, and the main
Duck Game is.
Well, yeah, that, and there's a the main character looks like Geralt from The Witcher.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I forget the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I had to do a double take because
they're like everyone on the internet when they announced it, it's like here's this game, everyone went, hey,
yeah, like they just took Garrett's face and just slapped it on that character. But
dude, I can tell you from going into the depths of the PlayStation Store, that doesn't surprise me the slightest.
Yeah. And in the description, the first sentence was, "Are you ready to die?" So took that from Dark Souls.
Is it Salt and Sanctuary?
No, it begins with an N, but it's some Japanese game. I forget what it is.
Nier. Is it the sequel to Nier?
Is that what that is?
N-I-E-R.
N-I-E-R?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a Square Enix game.
I'll have to double check.
I don't think it is, but
I'll have to double check. But
I'm trying to think what else we have. Kirby. That's it.
There's a new Kirby.
Yeah, there's a new Kirby coming out for 3DS.
They need to do
I'm getting it.
They need to revamp Nightmare Dreamland.
Oh God.
Yeah. That took most of my childhood.
You wouldn't see me for a week.
Yeah, yeah.
And it would be all playing as Mennonite.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing a new Kirby game, and they're doing a Kirby line of amiibo with the Mennonite and Waddle Dee amiibo. I'm like, dang it! Like I was sitting there, I was like, I thought I was done with amiibos, and then you give me Waddle Dee. You damn you guys! Are you gonna buy it? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I never thought I'd get a Waddle Dee amiibo. But
yeah. But that's all for today, folks. Short review. I mean, there really wasn't much to talk about.
Yeah, it's a short one.
But
we just decided to give you folks something extra.
Yeah.
And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be recording our playthroughs soon for YouTube. Because now we have a capture card that's fully working. Yay!
What's going to be the first game?
We will figure that out.
So next week, look forward to Butt Souls 3 and Super Hot from me. So
see, I'm laughing because that would be the type of name I would give it as someone who doesn't like those games.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect you as like someone who likes it. It's like, yeah, this is what it is.
Well, it's one of those games to where like I want to pull a Bloodborne. Like I want to wait 6 months and then go back into it, but I can't because I have to review it, and I
at least in the positive, nothing else is out right now.
And the fact that it was like, oh, get the season pass. I'm like, great. There's more things I want to kill myself because you know.
You know what's funny to me? From Software is already like, we already have a game coming out in 2017. I was like, I thought you wrote off Dark Souls.
Yeah. But, surprise, Bloodborne 2. Oh, fantastic.
No, they said it's a new IP, and I'm like,
a new IP as okay, probably gonna be the same stupid difficulty, same stupid controls.
I'm so glad a Dark Souls fan finally said it.
I feel like this is the last thing I'm going to say about that game. When it comes to the multiplayer, there is a ridiculous amount of lag. I feel like they just said, you know what? This is what's going to make it impossible. Here you go, lag.
Okay, we definitely, I'm going to cut it off now, but next week, remind me, we have to talk about the cheating fiasco that's going on with it.
Right. Right. Well, guys, that's all, folks.
Later.
We're
Gungeon!